Welcome to today's video where I'll be sharing 3 updated changes that you should be expecting in the UK starting from spring of 2023 to autumn of 2023. Hey lovelies, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is FaithOjone, and on this channel I talk about ways you can travel abroad and settle abroad. I share resources on how you can get started, and I share latest updates concerning the UK, how you can migrate to the UK and settle in the UK. If this is the kind of content that interests you, do hit the subscribe button down below, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I share content like this. Without saying so much, let's get started. Number 1. The Migration Advisory Committee, the MAC, is reviewing a list of jobs that are in high demand but have shortage of workers currently in the UK. They should be done with their review later this year. However, they recently published an update on their review on construction and hospitality industry. The construction and hospitality industries account for about 6% and 7% of all jobs, and 30% of construction workers are self-employed. Unfortunately, self-employed workers cannot apply for visa to work in the UK. The AMC have added 5 construction occupation to the shortage occupation list, which means that companies can pay these construction workers 20% less than the minimum salary for sponsorship. Currently, the minimum salary for a skilled worker sponsorship job is 26,200. They recently increased it from 25,600 to 26,200. The ongoing salary for a job on the shortage occupation list is £20,960. So that's the minimum salary for jobs on the shortage occupation list. If you are looking for construction jobs in the UK and the salary is between 20,900 to 21,000, then you are good to go. You can apply for the job. Hopefully the companies will sponsor you. So this has just been recently added to the list. The construction roles that have been added to the shortage occupation list are bricklayers, masons, roofers, roof tilers and slaters, carpenters, jointer, plasters, and all of that. These are the roles that have been added to the shortage occupation list for construction. So if you fall under any of this category, just know that if you find a job in the UK and they are willing to pay you this amount of money, you can move to the UK now on a sponsorship visa. Woo! Good news, right? The problem now is that there are no many benefits to new visa routes. Employers will still need to pay the immigration skill charge of up to 1,000 per year per worker, and the worker will still need to meet the English language requirements. This is a low-skilled job. I don't know why you want them to go and write IELTS. They're not making it easy for employers to want to recruit overseas candidate. But anyway, let that not discourage you. If you have experience in any of these roles which I just mentioned, for you to be able to move to the UK, you need to get a job from a licensed construction company. You need to pass your English language before you can apply for your skilled worker visa. Well, good news, 5 more construction jobs have been added to the shortage occupation list. Number 2, no recourse to public funds. This is what most immigrants get on their BRP, no recourse to public funds. On the 15th of February 2023, the High Court found this policy prohibiting migrants from accessing welfare benefits as unlawful. Well, this has been in the courts for a very long time. I don't know if you guys read about it, but I'm always following up. They even have a charity called No Recourse to Public Funds Charity. So this charity provides resources and assistance to those people who are restricted to any sort of benefits in the UK. But if you're in the UK, you're struggling, you are in destitute, you can still apply for some of these benefits that on a normal day you're not supposed to apply for it. They have to assess your situation before they can put you on a benefit. So this policy, known as the no recourse to public funds, where individuals cannot claim certain benefits, does not sit well with the courts. The rules and guidance are likely to remain unlawful unless maybe there's a policy amendment, which take me to the most interesting parts. A lot of people have been coming for the government like, how can you say people should not access benefit even if they are struggling because their immigration status says so, that it is not fair. They are looking at further amendment to the no recourse to public funds policy in anticipation in autumn of 2023. That's to say, in autumn of 2023, they might reconsider lessen some of the restrictions to people with no recourse to public funds. But honestly, I'm not putting my hopes high. Honestly, I have not. Plus, again, I think I like it. Honestly, I like it that they are restricting migrants from not accessing benefits. You guys, don't get me wrong. I like it in the sense that if you're a migrant, you come, you will not be relaxed or reluctant or just because you can access. No, you want to work hard. And by the time you've lived in the UK for 5 years, you do not have any reason to want to go for any benefit. By the way, some of these benefits you have to pay back once you started earning a certain amount of money. So I don't see any reason why you should even claim it anyway. This is my personal opinion. Moving on to the third one, the red list. Ooh. A lot of people have been messaging me like, hey, what do you say about the red list? I'm like, what else is there to say? I've said it all. They're like, no, we want you to talk about it. Okay, now, here I am. The WHO has updated their red list for 2023. So that's to say that they added new countries and removed some countries, okay? I think previously Zambia and Zimbabwe, that's African countries, were not part of the red list. Now they've added them. So on the 23rd of March, the NHS employer, a body that regulates the UK recruitment agency, published the latest WHO update. So according to what they wrote is that the UK is committed to ensuring ethical recruitment practices operate within the UK public and private health and social care sector through listening to the Code of Practice and International Recruitment. The code set out responsibilities for recruiters, employers, and the government on how to maintain ethical recruitment on an ongoing basis. So the key point here is that as a recruiter or employer, you cannot actively recruit from this country, which Zambia and Zimbabwe have been added. Nigeria is on the list, Ghana is on the list. If you want to see the full red list, I'm going to leave the link down below so you can see all the 25 countries that are part of the red list, countries that cannot be recruited. This means that all active international recruitment from this country will need to stop with immediate effect. The WHO, that's the World Health Organization, has raised concern that the UK has been actively recruiting health professionals from countries on the red list, including Nigeria, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Zimbabwe, Ghana, and other countries. The recruitment practices have raised concern about potential spread of infectious diseases and impact on the healthcare system of this country. So literally what the WHO is saying is that if the UK should recruit all these workers from these countries, if anything should happen to this country, like maybe if there's like a breakout infection, they won't have enough healthcare professionals to fight these diseases, and which at the end of the day will affect the entire world. So what does actively recruitment of people on the red list mean is that you cannot advertise job to this country, you cannot go to that country to recruit directly, you cannot promote jobs to these people. That does not stop an individual who lives in Nigeria or in any of these red list countries from applying to job, because you can't stop people from applying to job to want to work in the UK. That's against human rights, okay? Individuals can still apply to work in the UK, but the thing is, those recruiters are part of the NHS employer Code of Practice list will not recruit you because you're from the red list. How would you know the recruiters that cannot recruit you? You cannot know. So the best way is to search for jobs, care companies directly. What I use to look for care jobs companies with sponsorship licenses, the uktiersponsor.co.uk is like a website where they list all the companies with sponsorship license based on city, location, and industry. So you can go on that industry and choose home care sector, and any company you see there, they have sponsorship license. So the thing now is you just now have to look for the official website, their career page, and check for the jobs they have there. Anyway, this is everything. I'm going to leave some of the care companies in the UK with sponsorship license and that are currently recruiting now in the description box below. If you are into construction, I'm going to leave links to construction jobs with visa sponsorship as well in the description box below, so check out the description box below for all of this information. And guys, we have come to the end of this video. If this video was helpful, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Bye.